Hey guys, welcome back to a brand new play-by-play video. Today we're playing some Tsukuyomi solo. This is a pick that I feel like I've done a couple of times, but not too many. And I was like looking back at my God uploads for the channel, and I definitely have been doing a lot of like backliners, a lot of mages, specifically some hunters and whatnot. And I'm obviously going to continue that, but I really wanted to make sure that I wasn't missing or skipping gods. I feel like sometimes I upload a lot of meta and then I don't upload any meta and stuff. And kind of in lieu of us wanting to, continue to show like different facets, I guess, of this role, I wanted to do an assassin solo. We'll do some, warriors again, maybe another Alma game. I know I did one kind of recently. And yeah, we'll just see. But I'm also just trying to pick gods that have been fun for me, and it always kind of is like a bit of a shifting landscape. So we're into a Baron solo. One of those picks that obviously we literally just made a video on, and one of those picks that in that video, which I do recommend watching, of course, I really talked a lot about this notion that Baron matchups tend to be good or bad depending on if you hit your stuff as the Baron. Now, something to say with Suku is I don't love this character's lanes across the board. I really do find him to be really quite good as a like harass assassin into frontliners and melee characters. If he gets gone on, he is in a little bit of trouble, but the kind of self-peel he has, the movement speed while slowing you down, fast at the poke, really does feel good, so I prefer this character into melee gods as a whole. Bellona is one of them, for example, gods like Hercules. Jormungandr not so much, I think he's kind of in this weird spot between. But gods like Baron can be very risky. Baron very slightly outranges me, and if this guy does kind of consistently hit his stuff, I can be in really big trouble. But as a player who's playing into Baron, I need to make it really as hard as I can for him to just like get easy hits on me. So we won't, and if we do that well, we will have a chance at the very least to really get ahead. I don't know where this Baron went. Okay, he actually just reset, so I wanted to make sure nothing weird was going on. But we got a totem. We kept our health very high. We forced him to back early, which is great. So he's just in a slightly uncomfortable spot, just having to have fasted back so early, and we'll try to kind of keep that tension. A lot of what this lane is going to be is that if he gets the combo off again, we're going to be quite sad. So I really need to make sure he doesn't get the combo off, while also getting little bits of poke. Because if he starts to heal off of me and all that stuff, it's just going to be a little bit dodgy. Generally, if you avoid the root, you are in business. We juked him out again there. And really utilizing the range spacing that we can impose leads to a very easy kill. Good stuff, yeah. So I try to talk about, sometimes people ask me, like, do you have any tips for hitting auto attacks or skill shots, whatever the case might be? Well, one of the things you can absolutely do and try to pay attention to with players you're playing against, but also when you're using your abilities, is like, what is the like quality of the shots you're getting, so to speak? That's like a basketball reference right there, but think about it like Thanatos. If you're playing Thanatos, do you throw a scythe from max distance as a jungler? No, probably not. What do? You try to close the gap a little bit. Because you have way more ways in which you can miss. They can juke it, you can be out of range, right? All of these things where obviously you can whiff even in like a shotgun kind of distance, but it's a lot less likely, I would say, on average. So learning the way or the range aggros, and also like the way that you can clear your waves and stuff on these characters is really relevant to actually having good accuracy with them. Now I play an instacast, so it might be harder to gauge the ranges, but like I just kind of know them, right? From my own character from playing them, but then I also know the other characters from playing against them. So I think a lot of it does come down to just like practice and stuff, but try to just like be attentive of those things. Then when it comes to the god that you're against, that'll take a little bit more time, or if you play the character, you'll have a decent feel. But I do typically always recommend, play 3-4 gods at most in your role, if you are a solo laner or a mid laner, whatever the case might be, and it'll be a lot more consistent and stable to get the rapport. Because if I'm, playing 8 different solos and I play against Baron, even 8 times, it's going to be a lot harder for me to like consistently feel out how I should actually be playing into it. So yeah, keep that in mind. A whole lot of stuff we went over, but Stuff that should be helpful. You know, that's kind of the... That is kind of the goal, right? Take a quick back here. I'm going to go into a full damage build. You can go semi-hybrid tanky builds on Suki. And I don't think they're complete trash, but like in my mind, if you're playing this character, you are pretty low on really like utility. You're very much a damage god. And I need my poke and my damage if that's all that I'm, you know, providing to be valuable. So this definitely makes our build volatile, and we do incur like a bit more risk doing this. But I think you're supposed to lean into the strength of your god. You can go a bit of defense if you want to like kind of smoothen the edges a little bit. No, this was a good angle from him. Sucks. But I'm probably not even going to bother. Maybe I'll go like a Aegis upgrade, if that. I mean, I will say I don't really think I need blinks, so that's kind of nice, I guess. Just gonna Aegis this. Oh wow, pretty good. Well, now we do hit him with the full ult, though, unmitigated. This is not good, boys. Nice hit. Yeah, it's a shame I'm cooked. Maybe not, actually. No, the Thor doesn't have enough damage. Yeah, a little bit sketchy at first, definitely won't lie. Thor gank was a good idea. It obviously didn't work out. Ooh. Oh, okay. Are you Aspect? No, you just missed. It's fine. Yeah, a little bit rough, I will say, but it's all good. Yeah, alright, no worries. Well, we lived. I mean, that's the most important thing. He just, if... I get it, you were trying to hit it, you just missed. It's fine. But yeah, generally, if we can just, like, live the gank and nothing happens, that's great. I did use a lot, but we'll take it. I was a bit worried there. Again, like, in that you're building damage and you're not the safest character, especially into a Baron, it can be very sketchy. Like, for reference, I would not voluntarily pick this lane. I just, when I queue, am obviously first pick, so we don't really get to choose. But I would never voluntarily pick Suki into a god that can set up very easily for me. Onto me, excuse me. So range gods in general, but especially a Baron, no good, preferably, right? But like, it's obviously playable, as you can see. I mean, we're ahead and stuff, so it's not the end of the world. Just have to know what to do. He has Lifebinder. Very expected, unfortunately. And really what this does is it just allows you to have like innate tankiness at a higher rate. So yeah, he's unkillable, which is just heartbreaking. We'll eventually be able to like kill him, just not till we have like Hydras, which I won't get until this back. Not until after this back. I need it back again. And if he goes Fizz defense, it's like, you know, say goodnight to that idea, right? So yeah, we're just gonna have to play a PvE lane that we probably lose some neutrals in. But that's like fine. Like, it's not the end of the world. I just have to kind of try not to die, right? The big volatility and kind of weak point of these backline gods in solo, and I don't classify Baron as much as a backliner. When I'm talking about backline, technically it could be a god that just plays in the back, but I really mean full damage backline god. So like a mage, you know, a Tsukuyomi, a god like Neith or Danza, right, in solo. If they get behind, they're screwed. Like, they really need to operate from being ahead, because these types of characters, regardless of if it's an auto attacker or like a mage or an assassin like this, need power, they need strength, they need generally cooldown or pen and lifesteal. A lot of different things, or attack speed depending on the character, of course. The point is they need a lot of things. Really good gank. And it's costly to get all of those things, where tanks get online quicker. They spike earlier, but they get online quicker. And if I'm behind as a damage dealer, I'm just not going to provide anything. So it's very, very important I don't get behinds, because I just have a lot to get. Now I'm completely okay here. This gank is useless, I think. They have very split damage, and that guy's just going to end. Yeah, very weird. Very weird look. I don't really know what they were thinking here. I guess they do kill that guy, but like, it's still not good. It's a 2-for-1, and pretty happy. I actually would prefer Disco just splits mid here. But I maybe just kill him, so it's okay. Yeah, okay. All good. I mean, Look, we kill him, but it's definitely not worth. We should have just left. We should have just left. I mean, this was like super stupid. And that was like very bronze. I kind of just like followed the call, even though it was a terrible call. If you take a win, just take the win and leave. That was terrible. Whatever though, we do at least get our item finish, but we have lost some of our lead, and that should help a little. Honestly, wasn't sure if he'd have ult again, but I guess it makes sense that he does. Do have some rocks, so I'll try to get more of those, but we probably do lose this rotation, at least of them. And we'll catch wave here into at least checking. Yeah, he definitely just did the rocks. All good. I have Oathsworn kind of soon. That's what I'm gonna go. That's, excuse me, what I'm gonna go next. When I say kind of soon, I mean 2100. But you know, relatively speaking, it's actually fairly cheap. So that's kind of our next spike. I want to try to at least get to that gold amount. And yeah, assuming we do that, we're good. This guy wants a gank. Remember, Baron has no ults up right now, or at least it's close. So we're going to kind of brute force it a little bit. And it looks like a free kill. A shove. Again, normally I wouldn't force that hard, but we have help, so I do not mind. We're going to go to our blue. It is cool, though, like, I'm not trying to, like, say, like, oh, this guy's playing Baron because of me, but that's the build I was running and stuff, so that's, like, cool. And I feel like I haven't seen too much Baron solo. It's a bit rough to play into, don't get me wrong, but hey, if I'm putting people onto playing good characters, that is a good thing. Okay, we got these plates here. I'm gonna play for a bit of poke. Again, obviously we know he has ult now, so we have to be very, very cautious about that. I can ult his ult if it's like a decent quality look, but I don't want to just like do it out of necessity. I want to do it because it feels like a, you know, a kill opportunity. Like right here. I'm gonna Aegis all the damage. I feel like we might die here because they've got another guy, but I think they're also all gonna die, so all good. Yeah, the Sobek was a little extra, you know, but this is just like, oh, maybe it's not winning. Okay, it was winning until the Thor showed up, but we'll get a mid tower here. If Ares doesn't die, it's very good. If he does die, it's less good. Can they just do gold? Oh no, we have it's in Neath. Never mind. Yeah. Okay, what the hell is going on this game? I mean, yeah, it's obviously not great anymore. This is just very strange. I feel like there's a lot of, like, don't get me wrong, I am a unsafe pick, but this feels like unreasonable. Ah, oh well. We'll go into this Oathsworn, finish that up. I think, you know, realistically, I probably should go a Magi's or an upgraded Aegis this game to get a beads or some type of immunity. But that's like the most I would go. I think you start going like 2 or 3 defense items, you're probably making a bit of a mistake. So one is just about the most we'll be doing, and yeah, it should be okay. This is down. Now you might be like, well, should you go more lifesteal with Carver? I kind of do it for the sustain in the lane. Could I have just not went Carver altogether? Yeah. And could I go more sustain? I could, but I feel like there's better items, which I know sounds a bit odd, but like I need Heartseeker still. I still probably want Titan's Bane, right? So there's just a lot to build, and you might not be able to fit it all. We'll see how the build ends up like shaking out. I'm kind of winging it a bit, but it's obviously not a bad build. I just, you know, am a bit hazy on what I actually want to go still. Alright, we'll call missing left, because they're playing extremely aggro. I'm gonna come over, obviously, but we should just be like a little careful. I guess my Fenrir, because he like didn't rotate that last fight, like farmed a ton, and he did get a lot, so it's not too bad. I am here again because Baron is here. Mid is very open, so I'm gonna like kind of wrap around, throws in the air, and it's on me. Okay. Oh, I did not mean to go on that guy though. That is not good. Okay, sorry, like, I did not mean to hit that Sobek. Holy shit, that was very sketchy. Ay, ay, ay. Is he dead? He's very dead. I kind of inted. Rip. Alright, well back, I'm just gonna go back left, it's all good. That fight felt like it should have been better, I will say, but yeah, is what it is. I think if I don't overextend, it's obviously quite good, but I guess this the sub, excuse me, is like extremely fed, so maybe it's just impossible to kill right now. Sucks, dude. That combo hurts, doesn't it? He's going breastplate here, so double Fizzdy. This guy, who already I kind of can't kill, is even more of a problem. We're gonna go into... Well, I don't even know. Yeah, I'm gonna go Heartseeker here, I think. I normally would just go Crusher, but I don't know if I have space for it in my build. I don't think I do. Trying to just like poke this guy out a bit, but gosh, it is like so scary. Your right tower is under attack. Yeah, 'cause the moment that hits us, we are cooked. Damn it. Have I inted? Oh, I've mega inted, huh? Okay, I killed him. That was so stupid. Please don't do what I just did. We did kill him. It's not that bad, but that was very troll. I thought by the time my ult would hit him and I like lasered onto him, he would be out of the ultimate. So I was like, yeah, this is like free, and then it wasn't free. I did get the solo though, so hey, we'll take it, I guess. What is going on over here? Okay. Oh man, it is all falling apart. This is a damn shame. Yeah, this fight looks pretty cooked. Okay, sorry, not this. Said not this. We're going into Heartseeker here. And yeah, I mean, this will give us like health shred. So that should help us a ton with this Sobek, I guess, right? He is like generally the raid boss right now, so I guess we get him, and there is always hope in the game. Your right tower is under attack. Man, what a queue. It's been a bit of a roller coaster in this one, I want to say. Not the fun kind, definitely the one that gives you like a head spinning, you know, stomach ache, but it's all good. We try to almost close the door on him right there. This is like quite healthy, so it's pullable or defendable, I guess, but I have to be very careful. I don't really have a lot of help here. Well, I don't quite kill him, sadly. There's Baron ult down, among other things. Okay, they didn't finish Queen, so I guess that's good. This guy's probably alive, sadly. I can't really reach anybody here. Just gonna clear, I guess. I mean, look, we did live. Like, it's not the end of the world, but... Man, how, like, unsatisfying is that? We get nothing off of that? Man, Sobek is still very low staying. So is this guy. We didn't get Queen because it despawned. Man, that sucks. And the Ram is just here now. What the heck is going on? Can we ever play him here? Just disarm right away. This is beads. We're baiting. He missed everything. What the heck? Did I get him? Nope. Boys, I am very dismayed. I am extremely dismayed. I am extremely dismayed. Oh my gosh. Okay. We're gonna have to just back here. I do have Heartseeker-like components, so... You know... Oh. You see what Suki said right there? He said, stay composed, do not let them see you waver. I'm gonna live by that. I'm gonna abide by that. I feel like that's what this whole channel is. We're just gonna carry on. It's all good. I can maybe just, like, one-tap this guy, though. Why don't we just, like, go for it? Yeah, I feel like he did not think my ult would hit him there. And, that was a big oopsies. Okay, cool. So he, like, mega inted. We'll get a tier 1 for this, so... It is something. We'll say that. Guys, 20 minutes in, we got something. Hooray. We're gonna get some camps here. Now, a big mistake a lot of players will do is look at a kill or some type of break, and they will like just like beeline hit the tower. That's actually like the last thing I want to do here. Not because towers aren't effective, but because my waves will probably get the tower anyways. I'm getting ganked, by the way. I'm probably dead. But like, it's way more important I get the wave and then get the tower anyways, rather than like do that backwards and potentially not get the farm and only get the tower. Because again, this tower is gone. So please get the other stuff. The tower is going to fall down on its own for these tier 1s, largely. Now, if that's a Phoenix or something, bit of a different story, but it's not the case, so... Yep, there we go. We just get more that way, right? And that's kind of our biggest goal. We need to catch up to their most fed people. I can try to collapse mid here a little bit. I'm obviously on some gold, but if I get a kill, it's like phenomenal. This guy's kind of owning. I wish I could do more. Could kind of use my abilities a bit too early. Oh, and the CC is here, and we are no longer. Heartbreaking. Yeah, I mean, I kind of forced pretty hard there. We didn't have abilities because I kind of just used them, and man, that guy is tanky, right? Like, he doesn't even die to the 2 there, so pretty brutal. A lot of CC in this draft, and it's very, very punishing, especially from this positioning. We do get a shutdown, though, so it's not all doom and gloom. If they're on fire, it's only, you know, a couple who get it, so we'll take it. I think I'm just going to go Aegis upgrade. I know delaying Titansbane is usually like a cardinal sin. We do have flat pen from Oathsworn, and I think right now we can't do damage if we can't survive, so I need to make an executive decision, so to speak. And again, this Heartseeker is a bit rushed because this is a lot of health between these two, and this is a whole lot of health. That's 1,000 right there, so this should be good. Now, yeah, we don't have pen, Tahuti, so man, it's... Oh, it's not looking good. Okay, all good. So, if I can farm now and get Aegis upgrade, get even Bluestone, one of the 2, both of the 2, we're very happy. So I'd like to try to do that. Now, if you're red team, you want to take advantage of us as a team still feeling uncomfy despite not being that far behind and really try to push for something, be it a Fire Giant. You could group on like a tower and just shove that on left or in right or even in mid. Wherever they go, I want to make sure I'm not like directly in the line of sight, so we'll like clear a wave, play safe. I can kind of cradle over. I don't want to play top left on that wave because I think I'll just get collapsed on and die. But we're doing our best to kind of play with a bit of poise. Actually gets a pretty value ult here. Terrible Aegis by me, man. What a shame. Yeah, what a bad Aegis by me. I didn't Aegis like anything of value there. You still got hit by the second Rama snipe and the Sovik ult. That was bad. I really can't believe that Sovik ult lasted that long. That's definitely on me. I mean, I'm probably always dead there, but I get way more damage off at least. It is 2 dead, so it is a 2 for 2 at least, but yeah, definitely not a good fight. I didn't know the Baron was in that bush, though, to be fair, which you know, I would have definitely played safer initially. You know, it's one of those moments that really sucks, because, like, I would never go left there, because to me that's the most blatant, like, you're going to get ganked moment ever. But they were actually, like, hounding mid, and if I went left, I would have gotten a free tier 2, and I win the 1v1 into Thor, so, like, they probably would have, like, left mid and came over to me, but we would have gotten so much value, it would have been fine. It's one of those moments where sometimes you just like, yeah, you overthink it. You give him too much credit. I should have just been a bit dumber. We'll shove left here. Baron's dead for a while. Still obviously can very easily get matched. But in terms of like who's going to match us, I think it's a little less, you know, favorable for them. I tend to feel like the 1v1s are really good. Again, if more come over, hopefully we have space to do gold or something, especially with Baron dead, so I see it as like a win-win. Giannis is matching. I should be able to just kill him if he fights it, but he doesn't have to at the same time. I mean, does this just kill him? Close. If I hit one of those autos from the 3 or 1, he does just die. Yeah, a bit sad. I mean, I missed, alright? All there is to it. I hate when it's like that, you know? Sometimes there's nothing else to be said, but it is what it is. We'll go Bluestone first. I might regret this, but I'm just thinking the damage poke potential might be a little bit happier for me, even than the safety. Again, I could very well be wrong on that, but we'll just hope that this gives us the gold and damage to get a kill, and then we can just like get Aegis anyways. So we'll see what happens there. Disco ult past my window, coming mid. Sobek is like kind of deep. This pathing is terrible by me. Okay, he is like getting completely shredded though, so bye-bye. Really good for us. The raid boss is down. We're gonna still kind of play flanks and play poke here. And that's just like 800 damage right away. Another 200 right there. This is kind of the Bluestone plus Heartseeker value coming in big time. I know this seems really dodgy, but I still think we actually have an angle. Giannis does spawn me, but that's fine. Okay, he went beast mode, that's fine. I was gonna hold the angle and, you know, do the thing. That's speeds. We'll just get tier 2 mid here. Our DPS is abysmal for fire because we have no real ADC for damage. So if we can just get like this, I'm really happy. Again, normally I would just like easily call fire here, but I really don't trust our damage. Again, is that a bit of a passive call? Maybe, but I like Ritual a ton, so I'm not super unhappy with it. Like, this will set up a fire as well. So it's like okay to me. The Thor beads there accidentally. Oh man, yeah, see what I mean by our damage though? Like, I know I'm not there, but it is slow. Super slow. Come over here. I don't want this Thor to just sneak this and steal it. We don't want to lose a ritual though either. It's like a bit messy here. I'll try to like crash in just a little bit at least. If we can just throw some... Again, we just have to win this more than them. Not 100, just more than them. Alright, that's good. This Heartseeker really does help us put threat on this Sobek. He's way more scared than he used to be. Okay, so we do win it. Again, we don't need to max it out. We should back up a little bit here. We're a little too stacked. Okay, I'm fine at least. Yeah, obviously sucks to lose. Ouch. Sucks to lose anybody, but could be worse. You get a nice soul here. That is Shell, though. Yeah, I could have Aegis, but I'm just dead anyway, so I'd rather get the damage, you know? And I didn't even get the damage, which freaking stinks. Maybe he gets some, he does. I actually think the Thor might have been out, but he didn't trust himself. That's pretty lucky for us. The big thing is that we win this ritual, so notice, like, left lane, right lane, we have the, you know, enhanced wave shoving, and that should, you know, make them lose the tier 1 and right. It should make this tier 2 and left dead as well, honestly. So it really is like a huge macro thing, even accidentally, when you get these Naga pushes. So definitely make sure you are getting those when you can, because it does make a huge world of difference in the games. Yeah, look, the tier 1's down there, and they still have like remnants of a push. It's not completely gone, so yeah, a lot of problems for them. And obviously this fight wasn't nearly as clean as we wanted it to be. It could have definitely went better, but we have a little bit more of an open map, which just helps a ton for like whatever we end up doing next. I can see if this guy just like doesn't even know. I wish I had my ult, man. That's so sad. Yeah, that is one thing. No cooldown in this build. Every once in a while you feel it, and that is definitely one of those moments. Because normally you do have Crusher, right? So shoot. So I'm okay. I just do need to walk out. Okay, we'll play safe. Gonna have a lot of mobility and pick potential, so I have to kind of hide. Giannis ult. 3 feet. What are you doing? Holy crap. Okay, that didn't even like occur to me what was happening. Baron ult down. This guy is like a little deep, I'm not gonna lie. Am I just like mega insing? Kind of. I am definitely insing. This Aegis is like a little early as well. We are disarming him though. He did beads. I think it's okay. I was able to like buy a lot of time regardless there, so I don't think it's completely screwed. We did kill him. Rama's literally one shot up here somewhere. How did this Rama get out, man? That's so messed up. Okay, it's fine. They're very low. It sucks we don't kill Rama, man. He was actually just like 2 health. That blows. Yeah, I know we inted there a bit, but I was like, we can crit enough disruption that it's probably going to be kind of okay. I'm actually debating just because of the draft, like if I just want to go Titans or Crusher instead, but we're going to sit on this component so we don't have to choose yet. Can we just like pull fire? We have 2 picks. Like, it's still not bad. It's just that could have been like game winning, you know? Was very, very close. Gonna come over. Nice job. Big time. Like, we're quite good at getting picks, like, as a draft. That's kind of all we're good at. But hopefully now that we have enough picks, we can finally, like, we can finally do this. I do have to help a little bit, which is a bit awkward, but Fen can kind of, like, play his own, so it's not the end of the world. This guy dashed in, so I'm actually going to come over and help. Play this slow. Alright, he's dead here. Just give us a second. Got him. Ooh, we are clutching up, boys. It's okay. That is the super high sensitivity in action, huh? Flicks are not bad. I'm cooked, but look at our fire, by the way. This shit's like so healthy still. Okay, there's... Oh, just leave, just leave, just leave, just leave, just leave, just leave. What is going on, man? Okay, no, I promise you. Listen, our fire giant damage is bad. It's not that bad. They fucked up something horrific there. Excuse me. Yeah, I don't know what happened. They must have been, like, leashing it. They must have been playing hopscotch in the fire giant pit. I don't know what happened, but that is just a horror. Hate to see it. Well, we got some ults, I guess. Yeah, that's pretty dismaying, because when this gets enhanced, this is, like, completely undoable. If you think it's, like, bad now, it's about to become completely undoable. We should just play gold, so we're never doing fire this game. Give up, pretend this objective doesn't exist. Let's just group play gold. If they're bad players, they're going to int for no reason here and lose 1, and then we can get a Phoenix. If they're not bad players and they do nothing, then it's going to be a little bit tricky. But we're going to just pray they int on the gold, group on the gold, try to get a pick. If you're red team, again, you have to identify that we can't do shit. So if you just don't... do anything, you're fine. Or like get a pick like that for no reason. W. Okay, Thor's in the air. Do we all die? Maybe. Big 3 from us though, low key. That is team beats down as well. I don't want to ult in. This doesn't look that good. I got damage off, I guess. This is where the patience will help us out. We can hold this pretty easily, but they're going to go fire. Now, it is enhanced. They don't have jungle starter ADC, so their damage, although much, much better on objectives than ours, is still... It still takes them a little bit of time. Like, this is defendable, especially with 2 people so low. I'm going to ward this wall. Oh my gosh, he just got popped. They're completely throwing this. Just ult this. I pre-bees the knock up, and he didn't knock up. Whoops. I do think Sobek does just die for it, so that's, you know, hopeful, but... Okay, we Aegis for cooldowns and the immunity. I probably didn't have to Aegis, but I felt like it was the right move. I'm not going to bother chasing Giannis. I'm just going to shove mid. Again, we win the game by breaking the Phoenixes, you know what I mean? And kind of hitting these down, so we're going to do that. Again, I don't actually think I had to Aegis there. I just wasn't sure how much damage he would do. He was going to double tap auto 2, auto 3 if he played it right, which I think he would have. And yeah, I'd rather just be safe than sorry. Like, we're having such a hard time doing anything on the map this game that if I can take an imbalance and get a kill, I'll burn a relic. I don't really care. Okay, Rama's going to probably send it on me a bit, but he is alone. And I did miss the important auto, which is very, very sad. Maybe he just kills him, though? This guy definitely did just in it, right? Yeah, good job. Nice, dude. Okay, and we're going to get left because, you know, that guy trolled it. Huge. That is big time. Now, it's not the right Phoenix, which is the one you want to get. You want to get duo-side Phoenixes so that fire setup becomes easier. But I guess if we can't do fire, it's not that bad. I think this is just like a winning fight, by the way. They're completely throwing. I don't know what that walk-up is. I do damage, dude. I'm building jungle items. Play up. What are we doing? Oh, we're stuck at the door. Oh my gosh. Dude. Where's this guy? Why is he right? He backed for the wave? Okay, we got a 3K pop. Wow. We do win the ritual again, which is awesome. Now, you know, it obviously has a little bit less value, but if we group with 2 Phoenixes down and we just shove right, we should be able to get at least the tier 2 pretty easily, and the Phoenix will be doable. Again, sieging without fire is a bit tricky, but it is just like how we have to play the game. They should do a soft defense on the Fire Giant because the red team will pull it here. And this should be doable. It's a 2v4, but I've got fast to left onto that Queen Naga. They just have to play with a bit of poise. This Fen is full tank, by the way. Just walk in. Ari. Dude. No, no, no. This has to be a joke. Okay. I know. Do we just... Okay, hold up. I'm just gonna like play the backdoor here. I have to. Okay, they shouldn't see me. Slash know where I am. This EFG is completely broken, by the way, so we can't fight into it. I'm just gonna play the backdoor. If they send one, I have to try to just one-shot him. Okay, multiple backs. I'm just gonna hide. Okay, we'll wait. Can I one-shot Baron? Hell no. They still have fire waves, so the waves are still gonna keep shoving. They're not just gonna shove out waves with the CFG. They should group. I think it's okay. It's still like not that bad. Like again, we can never win a fight, so we have to do gremlin stuff, which is like annoying, but it is what it is. They could have just pinged me, by the way. That's like very possible with the scorpion thing. I'm gonna walk over here on the wave. And I'm just gonna wait. I don't want minions to see me. I think this might spot me, but I'll take it. It is what it is. That slightly tags the wave. I can back here if I have to. But I think I'm just gonna keep... Oh, I'm so fucked. It's unbelievable. Yeah, I just wind spreaded over half my damn thing. That's so sad. No. All good. It was worth a try. You literally have to just burn fire time. We should have just been pushing up right, by the way, when that was going on. Like, it is what it is. But yeah, Giannis just does 1 billion damage now because he has... I mean, everybody does 1 billion damage now. But dude, the things I saw this game was nothing short of a miracle. Wow, wow, wow. We do get a 3K pot now, but I think far too late. And it is looking like a GG's. But we'll see. Big ultimate. Wow. It was a good attempt. 12.99. Take a quick look at the stats. As always. And I think we at least got to show the you know, the damage potential of the character. Definitely a lot of bursts and stuff like that. You can see why it's generally preferred in jungle and why this guy generally is a better jungler. Okay. That's not nice. Why would you say that? What did I do? NP, well, nonetheless, we did our best in this lovely game, and yeah. So thank you guys for watching. Let me know what you want to see in the future, and that'll be that. I appreciate it as always, and catch you all super soon. Peace out.